Hello everyone and welcome to today's presentation on the CIA Triad. And this is a fundamental concept in information security or in cyber security that refers to the three primary principles of securing sensitive information: the C, confidentiality; I, integrity; and A, the availability. So these are three interdependent components that form the foundation of cyber security or information security. Then this Triad is a widely accepted framework for ensuring the security and the protection of sensitive information, and it's used by organizations and individuals to safeguard their data. So when we move to confidentiality, this refers to the principle of ensuring that sensitive information is only accessible to authorized individuals or systems. This means that confidential data should be protected from unauthorized access, disclosure, or theft. This is essential in many industries such as healthcare, finance, and government, where sensitive information is handled on a daily basis. So to ensure that there is confidentiality, or organization can implement encryption, access control, secure communication, and then we can talk of data masking, right? So when you're talking of encryption, we are saying that we need to encrypt data and make it unreadable to unauthorized parties, even if they gain access to it. Then we can talk of access control. This is implementing strict access control such as passwords, biometric authentication, and robust access control. This can help ensure that only authorized individuals can access sensitive information. Then you can talk of secure communication protocols. Using secure communication protocols such as HTTPS and SFTP, this can help organizations protect data in transit from unauthorized access. Then you can talk of data masking. Masking sensitive data such as credit card numbers and personal identifiable information. This can help protect it from unauthorized access. Then this is a chart that is there, the diagram. There's a factor, then example. On the factor, is something you know. Information, this will protect information that we assume others do not know. This information may be secret, like a password or a PIN code, or simply a piece of information that most people do not know, such as a user's mother's maiden name. Then we can talk of something you have, something the user possesses that only he or she holds: a radio frequency ID badge, one-time password generating token, or a physical key. Then you can talk of something you are: a person's fingerprint, a voice print, or retinal scan, factors known as bio. Moving on, we're talking of authentication and authorization. When you're talking of confidentiality, these are vital to maintain confidentiality, but the concept of confidentiality primarily focuses on concealing or protecting the information. When you're talking of authentication, we are saying that this is a security measure designed to establish the validity of a transmission, a message or originator, or a means of verifying an individual's authorization to receive specific categories of information. Right? We talk of a password authentication, username authentication. Then it is the key to verifying the source of a message or that an individual is whom he or she claims. Right? Then we move on to integrity. When you're talking of integrity, you're saying this is a principle of ensuring that sensitive information is accurate, is complete, and not modified without authorization. So this means that data should be protected from unauthorized modification, deletion, or alteration. So this is essential in many industries, as highlighted earlier, such as finance, healthcare, and government, where accurate and reliable data is critical. So to ensure that there is integrity, organization can implement various measures. These include that data validation, checksum, and digital signatures. This protect against unauthorized modification or tampering of data. So it ensures that data remains correct, unaltered, and preserved. So the principle which relies on authentication, authorization, and non-repudiation is the keys to maintain integrity and It's preventing those without authorization from modifying data. So on the measures, the integrity controls that we have data validation, we have checksums, we can also talk of hashing. And the hashing data creates a digital fingerprint that can be used to verify the integrity of data. Then we talk of digital signatures. This can be used to authenticate the source of the data and ensure that it has not been modified during transmission. We can also talk of version control. This is implementing version control. Also, it helps ensure that changes to data are tracked and authorized. We can talk of backup and recovery. This is regularly backing up data and having a disaster recovery plan in place can help ensure that data is not lost or corrupted in the event of a disaster. Availability, the last one. This refers to the principle of ensuring that sensitive information is accessible and usable when needed. So this ensures that information and systems are accessible and usable when needed. So this means that data should be protected from unauthorized deletion, destruction, or disruption. So availability is also essential in industries such as those that I highlighted earlier, such as healthcare, where access to data is crucial. So to ensure that there is availability, we can talk of redundancy, and this is implementing redundant systems and the data storage. This can help ensure that data is always available, even in the event of a disaster. We can talk of backup and recovery. Regularly backing up data and having a disaster recovery plan in place can help ensure that data is not lost or corrupted in the event of a disaster. Then in terms of load balancing, implementing load balancing can help ensure that systems and data are always available, even in the event of a high traffic or demand. We can also talk of fault tolerance. Implement fault tolerant systems can help ensure that data is always available, even in the event of hardware or software failure. Then availability includes efficient and uninterrupted access to objects and prevention of denial of service attacks. If you want to know what denial of service attack is, then you can go on to the lectures on threats, the threat landscape or cyber attacks. This is where denial of service attack is when needed. This marks the end of our lecture today on the CIA Triad, which is the core principles, the primary principles of cybersecurity that we have. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening to my